guys, I'm back. I have an exciting video for you guys today about food, because I'm a Cancer, and I love food. I love going out to eat. I love cocktails. I love all the good, indulgent stuff. I'm very much a foodie. However, I wanted to talk to you about how your diets can affect you spiritually, and also one way that those starchy carbohydrates and heavier, greasier, maybe, foods can sometimes be a little bit beneficial, in moderation, of course, if you're a medium. I mean, if you're spiritual in general, but for mediums, there is one reason why it's very important to have those on hand sometimes, especially if you're, spiritually awakening and stuff like that. The results can be kind of unpredictable, especially if you're meditating a lot. Like, it's just good to have, like, some crackers or some bread on hand, some chips, fruits, nuts, yogurt, stuff like that. And if you really don't have anything else, a Coke, something with some sugar in it, because we all know that we should all eat healthy, right? I'll get into that in a minute. But as a medium, when you are gradually opening up your aura and you're absorbing energy, and you might get mounted sometimes, or things might be trying to mount you. Sometimes, if you are fasting, it makes it a little bit more difficult to ground yourself. Okay? If you're a medium and you're experienced, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this is why I put space in between my readings if I'm doing multiple readings in a day. I do include a little snack break, right? Like a little kid. I very much have the palate of a little kid. I love vegetarian chicken nuggets, even though they're processed as hell. I love PB&J. I love bananas and apples with peanut butter and crackers and cheesy crackers, pudding. But I keep that stuff near me when I'm doing readings or spiritual work, because if there's no reason for me to get mounted fully, right? Because there's a difference between being like halfway mounted and maybe channeling a little bit, the spirit speaking through you, and full on spirits in your body, you won't remember 10 minutes from now type thing, okay? I keep sugary stuff on hand. Does that mean that I always reach for those things when I need to ground myself? No, obviously I'm going to go with a healthier option, like an apple or an orange, something with like more natural sugars. And mind you, I am not a dietitian, okay? I'm telling you guys this from a spiritual perspective and someone who does this every single day, how things work, at least in my experience and after talking to my friends. So don't clock me, okay? I'm talking from a spiritual standpoint. Anyway, I keep snacks on hand because you will feel like you're floating. You will get lightheaded. You will almost feel like a floating head when you have not eaten in a while and you are trying to do spiritual stuff. If you have these gifts, it's very important to stay grounded as much as possible. Now, if there is some reason I need to get mounted, maybe it's to do at work and I need, or a cleansing or something, yes, my guides do mount me to do those types of things sometimes because I need their fuerza. I need their strength. But as soon as I'm done, and that's not necessary anymore, then I eat. Okay? In no way am I telling you to fast because you're trying to get mounted. I'm just telling you how energy works. And sometimes, if I've been doing a lot of spiritual stuff, I'm not going to lie to you. I want some comfort food. I want some chicken and dumplings. And some biscuits with gravy. I eat vegetarian chicken and dumplings, but it's chicken and dumplings nonetheless. And a Coke. And some collard greens. Or some arroz con gandules. That's my favorite comfort food, y'all. with a fried egg on top, bet, and some beans and some plantains, I will be out like a light 10 minutes later. So it's good to know these things and know what foods work well with your body and which foods make you feel a certain way so that you can kind of navigate your spiritual awakening a little bit better. Okay? I have a high metabolism. I have a very fast metabolism. So it's even more important for me to make sure that I always have snacks on hand because it can get dangerous, you guys. You know? Like, you do not want to be fasting without medical approval, especially if you're going through a spiritual awakening and stuff or spiritually developing. Please check with your doctor and, you know, get your lab work done, make sure your metabolites are all in order. It all really, really coincides together. And if you're eating too much heavy stuff and too many carbohydrates and processed foods and stuff, the opposite can happen. You can feel very heavy, very weighed down. Your digestion might not be processing adequately. You'll have a harder time connecting to your crown chakra. So it's all about balance. And I really, really believe that these fruits and these veggies and these plants and grains are here to help us. They are God's gift to us. And I believe that all plants have spirits. I pray over plants when I use them or I eat them, and I say thank you in my head usually, because most people don't understand. But I say thank you to the oranges. I say thank you to the apples and the bananas and the collard greens. Because it comes from the earth. It's God energy. So there's nothing wrong with indulging every once in a while. And sometimes it's necessary to get grounded, to eat heavier stuff. Not all the time. You know, this is just something that you can have in the back of your mind. Like, if you get in one of those moments when you know it's a spiritual thing and you're feeling very lightheaded and you need something, it's okay to go for the crackers. It may be a ginger ale to get your sugar up. Because a lot of mediums, I've noticed, have stomach issues and they have, either diabetes, maybe later in their life, or in their earlier stages of life, they have low blood sugar, hypoglycemia. And our metabolism typically is very fast, not all of us, but it's just our body is like a powerhouse. A lot of us are generators. So eating these life-giving foods are very important, and taking care of our bodies and exercising, finding the right exercise regimen for you, drinking enough water. Water is life. Water is very life-giving. That's why mediums use it, right? It's like a vehicle for spirit. That's why we use the glass of water and a candle a lot of times. That's all we need. Water is fluid and allows things to move. So really, really looking at the energetics behind food has been very helpful to me. And I just wanted to give you guys that little tidbit. So if you're wondering why, if you follow up after a reading with questions, why I don't respond, it's not because I'm in another reading, it's because I'm having a snack break. So, Nikki does the best that she can to take care of herself, and I suggest that y'all do the same, because being a medium is not easy. At all. It's, it in and of itself is a full-time job, and we have to remember to be human too. Enjoy the cocktail every now and then. Enjoy the glass of wine, the ice cream, the banana split, or plantain split. In my case, because that's my favorite. It's like a platano, fried, a giant maduro with ice cream and caramel sauce on it. But that's if I've been doing a lot of spiritual stuff that day and I've been working hard, that is my go-to reward. To say, good job, Nick. So, I love you guys. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can click the link in my description. I am working on my website. I will put the website in my description and my link tree as soon as I feel comfortable. I am kind of debating on whether I should bring certain products back. But if there's something that you used to get from me, like the tuberosa oil or the Aguas Dulces spray or anything that you want back, just let me know. Or if you want something custom made, I do that as well. But the website is coming. I got the domain sorted out. sirensnectar.com is mine. So it'll be up and running soon, okay? I love you. Thank you. Bye.